The lights in the News 8 studio never flickered. That's what Shiela Geathers noticed first. In 32 years with the NYPD, lights always flickered. Street lamps buzzing over crime scenes, hallway bulbs stuttering in old buildings, patrol lights slicing through darkness in uneven bursts. But here, everything was steady, controlled, predictable. Retirement had introduced her to that kind of stillness. No calls in the middle of the night, no radios crackling, no names handed to her that would become bodies before sunrise. 380 cases. That's what they said now. A number that made it sound finished. But sitting under those studio lights, she knew the truth she never said out loud. You don't retire from the cases. You just stop being able to do anything about them. Some faded, some blurred, but a few stayed sharp. Too sharp. This was one of them.
What did the third victim reveal about the case?
The third victim didn't add to the case. He clarified it. Because now, there was no room left for misinterpretation. He wasn't found lying down. He wasn't discarded. He was seated, back against a wall, head tilted, eyes open. That's not how someone leaves a victim. That's how someone stages a message. And behind him, there were words, written clean, even pressure, no hesitation. Clean what doesn't belong. That's not rage. That's not panic. That's not someone spiraling out of control. That's belief. And belief doesn't erupt. It repeats. Now we had something we didn't have before. Language. And language is dangerous because it makes you think you understand something. The victim fought. We found blood under his fingernails, not his. That was real. That mattered. Because everything else at that scene, the position, the message, the staging, all of it was constructed. And when something is constructed, you have to ask why. We didn't ask that fast enough. Instead, we followed the message. We built suspects around it, people who believed in removal, in cleansing, in dividing the world into what belongs and what doesn't. And there were plenty of them. Too many. They all fit. And when too many people fit, it means you're looking at the wrong thing. Because while we were chasing ideology, we weren't questioning authorship. The message was clean. Too clean. It pointed outward. Which means, Maya, it was meant to pull us away from something else. That's when the case split. Two paths. What he wanted us to see, and what he actually was, and they didn't match. Which meant we were already behind. And while we were building profiles, debating motive, tracking men who fit the narrative, he wasn't slowing down. He wasn't hiding. He was continuing. Following something internal, something structured, something we hadn't identified yet. And that's the danger in cases like this. Not what's visible, but what's operating underneath it. Because once someone starts acting on a system, they don't stop until something stops them.
So when did you understand the message wasn't the motive?
When we realized it was never meant to explain anything, only to misdirect us. And by then, he was already choosing again.